All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today we are going to get the Muslim Abdul busted again. You see, when Muslims they speak about Islam, they are the last one who can teach you what Islam is about and what Islam believe. And today we will give you a great example about this. So what the Muslims they said in this video or this coming video, let us go to business and get them busted with their lies and their ignorance. And here I want to focus at the ignorance of the Muslims. In this video in front of us, which sent to me by one of you, the title of the video is, what does Islam say about Paul the Apostle? Question and answer, Yeshua Evans. Yeshua Evans is an idiot who converted to Islam many years ago when he was a kid. And the Muslims, they are using them, they use those, white ignorant people in the stage in order to fool people to say, see, an American, he converted to Islam. Well, in America, it's full of naives, and there is people who convert to Hinduism, people convert to Buddha, people convert even to the sun worship, you name it. When a human being is empty inside, anyone can grab him. So let us see exactly what this video is saying, so we can love together.
What does Islam say about Apostle Paul?
About what?
Paul. What does
Paul. What does Islam say about Paul? Islam doesn't, there's no consensus message about Paul. But let me tell you about Paul. Paul is someone on the day of judgment I don't want to be anywhere near. First and foremost. I want to know what's waiting for him. But Paul is someone who I'm not sure, and no scholar that I've spoken to is sure, what happened with Paul. Was he a saboteur? Was he a saboteur in order to disrupt Christianity or what the followers of Jesus were doing from within? Or was he just fooled by Satan on the road to Damascus when he thought he saw Jesus? That we cannot answer, whether it was blatant or whether he was fooled. But one thing we do know is he destroyed the teachings of Jesus. He told people to break the law. In Galatians, he commanded them to break the law. He said the law is cursed.
All right, that's what we want. So this guy, he confirmed that Paul, there's no way he is a follower of Christ, and he is the teaching of Christ have nothing to do with him. Today, we will get the Abdul busted. Supposedly, this is a guy he play in the stage as he's a Muslim who answer. When the Muslim, they place someone in the stage and they ask you, it's mean you are qualified to answer. And here I look at the donkeys beside this guy, not even one of them, he said to him, are you stupid or what? Look how long the beard is. Not even one donkey, he said to him, stupid idiot you just destroyed Islam. And the proof is going to be seen in front of you in the screen. Please don't forget to share the link and invite more people to listen and join us, and you can download the video if you wish. Paul in Islam is a messenger of God. But before we go there, just before we go there, I have a challenge for the Muslims, Abdul. Why Paul is bad for you, but yet your prophet never said one word against him? Isn't it, this is a good question? How come Muhammad never said that you Christians follow Paul, you don't follow Jesus? How come Muhammad never mentioned one bad word about Paul? Are you smarter than your prophet? Are you more knowledgeable than your prophet? Are you more knowledgeable than Allah himself? Neither Allah, neither Muhammad ever mentioned any bad word against Paul. The fact, it is the opposite. And this is how we prove that Islam today is not Islam it was in the time of Muhammad, because those are false, stupid idiots who stay in the stage to make a business and to collect donation, but the fact they are nothing to do with Islam. Because there is a big verse in the Qur'an speaking about Paul, the great messenger of God. He is not only a messenger of God, he is one of the most powerful, mighty messengers. Let us go to the Qur'an. In chapter 39, verse number 14, it says, إِذْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْهِمْ إِثْنَيْنِ فَكَذَّبُوهُمَا فَعَزَّزْنَا بِثَالِثٍ فَقَالُوا إِنَّا إِلَيْكُمْ مُرْسَلُونَ. Chapter 36, verse number 14. Muslim translation. When we first sent to them 2 messengers, they rejected them, but we stringed them with the 3rd. They said, truly, we have been sent on a mission to you. And later you will find in this chapter, it's speaking about those messengers are making amazing signs and miracles in the front of those people in order to convert them to accept God. All right? So here, the Quran did not mention who are those three, because the Quran always, as a stupid book, it's like a headline. It's not really meant to be a book of teaching, as long it's like a yellow pages. Like you want to get the phone number of Paul, here we go. But who is Paul? Nobody knows. Now, how we can find out who are the three messengers? This guy, he said in Islam, there's nowhere we can find anything have to do with Paul. Listen carefully.
What does
Paul, what does Islam say about Paul? Islam doesn't, there's no consensus message about Paul.
Let us get this idiot busted again. If we go and see how many chapters in the Quran they praise Paul, you will not believe it. Usually I just only quote chapter Yasin, chapter 36, to prove my point. But today we will go further. But before we go there, let us see what the interpretation for the verse we gave you is about. Remember, everything we show here is coming from Muslim books. Remember that. We don't quote for you what we think or what we believe. We are quoting for you what the Muslims believe. This is chapter 36, verse number 14. We go to Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir is a real scholar, not like those donkeys who they are in the stage insulting Paul because they are ignorant donkeys. You know, I use the word donkeys. Actually, I hope I will not be sued one day by the donkey union for I am insulting donkeys, because I believe donkeys is still smart. If we go here, we will find the following. And remember, this is not me speaking or talking. I'm reading for you what you Muslim scholars says. Verily we have sent to you as messengers, meaning from your Lord. Okay, who are they, those? Those are the messengers of the Messiah, peace upon him, to the people of Antakya. That's wonderful. So the Muslims admitted that the Messiah, he can send messengers, and they are people who make miracles and signs. How the Messiah himself is a prophet, but yet he can send messengers. And the Quran confirmed that those are messengers from God. A messenger cannot make you a messenger. Only God can send messengers. Let us continue. They said, you are only human being like ourselves, means, so how could you receive revelation when you are a human being and we are a human being? Okay, well, let us continue. Then, because they did not want to believe in those messengers, Allah, he stringed them with a strong messenger. Who is the strong messenger and who are those three? So we enforced them with the third, means we supported them, string them with the third messenger, Ibn Jurayr. Ibn Jurayr is one of the Sahaba, narrated from Wahab ibn Sulaiman, from the names of the first two messengers were Shamun, which means Simon, and Yohanna, John, and the name of the third was Paulus. This is the name in Arabic, Paulus. So this stupid idiot, he said, in Islam, I cannot find any place to Paul except he is going to go to hell. I don't want to be close to him. He is the one who distorted the teaching of Christ. Look how much they are insulting Paul, but yet in their scholars' books, Paul is a great messenger of God. Usually I use Ibn Kathir in Arabic, in English, because this is what we have in English to show you, because you guys, you don't speak Arabic. But we have tons of verses in the Quran praising Paul. As an example, if we go to the chapter of Al-An'am, in the chapter, let us go first. Hold on. Let us start from Al-Ma'idah. Let me find it, the tafsir. The tafsir is in Arabic, but doesn't matter really. We are saying the truth. We don't lie. And people who speak Arabic, they can read with us. This is Tafsir al-Alusi for the chapter of Al-Ma'idah. Chapter of Al-Ma'idah. verse number 18. Read with me what Al-Alusi, your master, your scholar, said about Paul. You bunch of idiots who keep insulting Paul when he is a great prophet in your books. Which is proving to us that the attack on Paul is something very new. This has happened after the idiot did that. Muslims, they are copy-paste. Nobody even read his books. So what your scholars, again, this is the book Tafsir al-Qur'an, Tafsir al-Alusi. The volume number 6. Page number 101. What Paul he said about, or what the tafsir says. It says that Paul he said to his message to the king of the Roman. Let me find it first. Stupid Muslim. Hold on. I mean, what do you expect? Garbage in, garbage out. You want to insult Paul, huh? I want to spank you. Here we go. وقال بولس الرسول في رسالته إلى ملك الروم إن الروح تشهد لأرواحنا إننا أبناء الله تعالى وأحباؤه إلى غير ذلك مما لا يحصى كثرهم. Okay, what does that mean? You see, I'm not going to translate. I'm going to use Google Translation. Whatever Google Translation says, we will see what the scholars of Islam, Al-Alusi, one of the biggest scholars of Islam, saying about Paul. And then we will die laughing from the stupidity of those Muslims who keep insulting Paul. So if we go to Google Translation, in the front of your eyes, copy paste English. John said, the disciple in the stories, the apostle, oh my beloved, we are sons of God, so named, and said Apostle Paul in his letter to the king of the Roman. The Spirit attests to our lives that we are the sons of God. He loves one, and he loves ones to a countless other countless. Now, for sure, the translation of Google is not too much accurate, but you get the idea. So in their books, Paul is an amazing messenger, and they are not only that, they are quoting what Paul is saying to explain the stupid Quran. Do you believe it? The Muslims are quoting Paul to explain the stupid Quran. Yet the Muslims, they say to us in their videos that Paul is the enemy of God.
Paul.
About what?
Paul. What does
Paul.
Islam
What does
say
Islam
about
say about Paul? Islam doesn't, there's no consensus message about Paul.
Yeah, let me tell you that now you are a donkey officially, and I just get you busted. You guys are a bunch of donkeys who know nothing about Islam. You grow a beard in your face, or you grow in different location will not make you a scholar. You are a bunch of donkeys who have no idea what are you talking about. You are even insulting your prophet, insulting your religion. Shame on you.